Hey friends, so last week was pretty interesting for me. I managed to get on the meme stat page, which is the trending list, and it got me from basically out of the last 4 years I've been 5 and 12 copiers, but I managed to jump up to 168, and that's because I got on this trending list. And if you go to copy people trending, I've been on this list for almost 2 weeks now, and for a few days I was actually at number one because percentage wise it was like 1,000%, which is great because it gets people that are kind of not very well known up on here, quite for in front of everybody's eyes for a few days, which is a nice little boost if you manage to get on there. So that's been really great this week, and I just want to show my dashboard here. So assets under management has jumped from around 8k up to at a peak 163, and basically we're sort of hanging around this level of 130 odd, which is good because this is not like a quick flash in the pan. There's been quite a few people that have come here and stayed. But what's really quite interesting is that you can see here that 111 people have left. So almost 40 to 45% people have actually left after between 3 or 4 days, and it just shows you like how it's almost like people day trade copy and popular investors. They might compare my stats to other popular investors that are making 5 or 6% this month, but really when you're investing in a popular investor, you're actually kind of copying their the personality and their logic to the market. And as you can see on my bio here, I'm actually my aim is for over 1.5% a month. 1.5% is my target, and I'm actually making this month 2.6%, and I'm actually up 1% today. So I'm above my target in a sense, and it's quite interesting that even though you can be doing well, I'm above my target by 1%, and it's only the 8th of the month. People will still leave. So this day trading popular investors is great for eToro because people are paying the spread, jumping around trying to catch the most gaining popular investors for the last 2 months, which is basically making eToro some money. So thank you for supporting eToro. But when you copy someone, you really have to think why I'm copying them. And if you like my strategy, or if you like somebody else's strategy, then you should be prepared to actually stick around for like a year or 6 months, as I say. And I'm not changing my strategy too much, and it's worked reasonably well the past 3 years. Of course, as 2018 goes, a lot of people lost a lot of money that year. That's my first main year, and of course I was hoodwinked by crypto as well. So anyway, in terms of the portfolio, just want to I rebalanced the Rolls Royce a little bit because I just realised that the copiers are actually copying the initial invested amount, and my initial invested amount of Rolls Royce was actually really high, and so new copiers were getting a massive chunk of Rolls Royce, which I was not comfortable with. So I reduced this down to only 3%, and that's actually improved my risk score dramatically. Actually, I was at risk score anyway for this week, but my risk score, this Rolls Royce has been a lot smaller. This was actually about this size the day before I reduced that position. So that's really what's going on there. We actually opened up a new position today. I looked at this health stock recently, and we've bought some of it in a reasonably large position. Also opened this one up a couple of days ago, and this new one, if I can just find it for you guys. Yeah, this one, Atherisys. So I actually quite like this company and technology that they're using. So that's one to watch, and we're already up 1% in that today as it opened it up. We've also got back into TRXC and Biomano. I can't even pronounce it. We had those stocks, and we took a lot of profit from them, and I was thinking we were going to get a pullback. And last week I got a bit nervous, but I've kind of FOMO'd back in just because I think it's going to keep going up, even though the positions are much smaller than what I originally have. There were the value was around 2 or 3% there, and I don't know where Bionano is. Is it going up since I bought back today? It's jumping. These things are jumping around. You can hardly keep track of them. Where on earth is it? BNGO. Okay, so it's down a little bit. Okay, so what else in the portfolio is interest? Let's just get back to the invested amounts. JSK, yeah, I took a little bit of a loss on one of them. I just wanted to get some of the percentages down a little bit more. I opened up silver for a couple of days, but I kind of jumped back out again because I was a little bit afraid of what was going on. As we said, I already reduced Rolls Royce by about half. And Ethereum's doing great. Really happy with the performance there. That's thanks to Elon buying some Bitcoin. Greg's, still loving Greg's, loving the performance of Greg's. Ford as well, great companies. I bought some of this after reading some of MJ's analysis, so far a little bit disappointed in how that's doing, but hopefully that'll get back up soon. XRP making a great comeback. Rheinmetall, love the stock, German defense company, just still holding that for quite a long time. Not the most exciting stock, but it's pretty stable and giving us some good gains. Dixon's Carphone, got 1% in there. I think that might get some advantage if the UK government taxes more companies like Amazon. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. Wirecard, that's a stain in my history. Norwegian Air Shuttle, I got a little bit frustrated with that recently, so I sold about 20% of my position on it. But I'm believing for a jump up there in soon. But also we got into some green energy, so we bought SunPower Corp. Bought a little bit high, but I kind of FOMO'd in. Just reading on just the future is kind of like power, green power. Work Cost Group, another electric truck company. I'm loving the gains in this stock right now. Some of the new the biotech things are doing quite well. So this one's up 44% since I bought it. What else of interest? So let's just go up to the profit loss here. I actually took profit over about 30% of my Space Virgin Galactic things, but as you can see, that's still going up. Loving that stock, loving the gains on that one. So yeah, that's really pretty much all I want to say. Is just like, if you're going to copy somebody, think about why you're copying them, and don't jump out if there's a dip, because as soon as you copy them, you're going to pay a spread of between 0.5%, and if there's a bad negative day, 1 or 2%, people jump ship a lot, and that's a shame, because a lot of those people that left are with a loss. If they stayed along, I'm making 1% today, they would actually be in profit. And I don't know if they've copied somebody else for a high gain this month, and maybe they're down again, so they're going to keep jumping around. I don't know, but just think about when you're copying, if you're going to stick around, because it's really, you have to. If you choose to invest in someone's psychology and their methodology, you should be prepared to spend a few days around there. So, but anyway, thanks you very much everybody who's joined and stayed, and even though you've joined as well and left, that's fine. But thanks very much, guys, for sticking around. Really appreciate your support and your comments on my posts. I really we're a family together, and let's make some money, stable income together. See you guys later.